Hello, welcome to Ride Along with Dan. We're in the raw today. So we're out here doing an inspection of a roof. This homeowner already has an insurance claim that's fully approved, but he's been calling contractors and every estimate he's getting is higher than what insurance is paying. There's a lot of reasons for that. The way we work, our estimate would be higher also. But if a homeowner is willing to allow us to work with them and help them through the insurance process, we always do it for whatever insurance says the replacement cost is, plus the supplements that we get for them. So when I'm inspecting this roof today, I'm not inspecting it for if it's got enough damage for a claim. I'm inspecting it to see the kinds of things that we supplement for to get insurance to pay for so that we can do the job for the customer. Very impressive looking house here. Looks like a lodge, very large roof. So we're going to do a walk around again. I'm going to point some things out that we're looking for, and then we're going to go up on the roof and inspect a few things. So a couple of things right over here at the bottom of this upside down V, that little corner underneath that's something that's called a gable cornice return. I have never seen an estimate from an insurance company that included the price to replace it. That has to be done from a ladder. You can't do it from the roof. There's extra cost involved. I'll guarantee you, I've already looked at his scope, but I haven't looked at it in a while, but I'll guarantee you that's not on there. That's additional monies the insurance company should pay for, but it's not on their scope. So checking things out here. I've never seen this before. Lynn and I have never seen this before, this type of ventilation up there at the top of the roof. And I'll almost guarantee you that when the insurance company did their estimate, every edge of a roof, every outside edge where shingles are, there should be starter shingles underneath it. And that type of ridge vent up there will require starter strips the entire way. Good chance that's not on the insurance company's estimate either. Those skylights will have to be reflashed because that flashing will be damaged when we take it off. It's got nails through it. Building code requires that to be done. Most roofing companies won't do that. They'll just use the flashing that's there, but we do it the correct way. The area underneath here where these shingles are, that's added cost, extra expenses there. Again, I'll almost guarantee you that that's not included in the insurance company's estimate. Another thing that may not be included in this is part of this house is 2-story instead of 1-story. Insurance companies are supposed to pay extra costs for a 2-story, but a lot of them won't. A lot of them will say, well, we don't pay for 2-story if you can access it from a 1st story, okay? So if you see over here, under that logic, if we can access it from over here to get up there, I've had companies say, well, we don't pay for it because of that. But that's not the reason they should pay for 2-story. The reason they should pay for 2-story is it's risk and danger, okay? So if that's not on there, well, they should include that. And oh my gosh, the flashing on this house is going to be outrageous. Building code requires all flashing that's rusted, damaged, or corroded must be replaced when you replace the roof. And this has flashing at the bottom of this log wall up here. This house has flashing, tons of flashing all over it. To replace that flashing, we're going to have to remove part of that log panel siding up there to replace that flashing. I can 99.999% guarantee you that was not included on the insurance company's estimate. Flashing all over the place. We're going to get up on the roof. We'll see you on top. Whenever you have a pitch change like this from an 812 to a 512, whenever there's a pitch change, building code and manufacturer's instructions require that there be a metal flashing here. Otherwise, you can have leaking. And especially like right here, and you can't see it in the video, I'm going to take some pictures of it, but there's some cupping right here. So the water comes down fast and it slows down right here. So that should have metal flashing all the way across there. I'll almost guarantee you that the insurance company did not include that in their estimate. I'm gonna see if I can get a picture of it here. Walking up a roof, here's a tip. Don't walk in the valley. Hire somebody to install Christmas lights on your roof. They're not a roofer. They'll walk right in the valley. You walk in that multiple times, it'll wear it out. You'll have leaks there because of that. Something will have to be done here because there's two types of exhaust vent and there's only supposed to be one. Ridge vent is the best. These turtle vents, no bueno. So when we do the roof, one of those has to go, and this ridge vent is built into the house. So unless it's closed off from the inside, the turtle vents will have to go, meaning that the insurance company will have to pay us to repair the decking where the holes are there. So that's an additional thing that insurance should pay for. Again, 2-story costs. This flashing down here, all this flashing, it's all damaged, corroded, and it's all gonna have to be replaced. This area where that shingles are coming down from our right at a 1212, the area under there, they should pay extra for that because it's so hard to get in there and work around installing those shingles in that area. These areas are a 212 pitch, and technically they shouldn't even have shingles on them. They should have modified bitumen or roll roofing on here for almost flat roofing. But if you're gonna install shingles, building code requires 2 layers of underlayment, a minimum of 2 layers of underlayment, or ice and water shield. And I'll almost guarantee you this only has 1, and I'll guarantee you that 2 layers was not included in the insurance company's estimate. Again, this homeowner has called several roofing companies, and every estimate he's gotten, the cost to do the roof was higher than what insurance was paying. The majority of roofing companies out there don't want to get involved or don't want to understand the insurance process, and then the homeowner doesn't understand it either, so it becomes a problem. Alrighty, so we pause for a second to get down to this lower area. Another thing I look at on an insurance claim is I want to look under the shingles. I want to know how many layers are there, what kind of decking is there, drip edge, underlayment, things like that. So as I lift this up and look, there's the underlayment, and yeah, well, glory be, there might be 2 layers there. That's good. But even if there's 2 layers, insurance company has to pay to take off 2 layers, which I'll almost guarantee you they didn't do, and they got to pay to put 2 layers back on. And then the decking, look how far back there that decking is. There's another picture better down here. Here's the reason I'm looking for where the decking is in comparison to the fascia, because building code requires drip edge to extend about 1 inch or so past the decking. And I had looked up under here when I came up, and you can see very clearly there, that orange or pink or whatever back there is the edge of the decking. So if we look at these shingles, that decking stops right here. It stops 4 to 5 inches before it hits the fascia. Drip edge is supposed to come up and go all the way past that, and that doesn't exist. Insurance should have to pay for that, and I'll bet that's not on there. Skylights. Again, the same thing with flashing. This is flashing around the skylights, and building code requires that all flashing that is rusted, damaged, or corroded must be replaced. We looked over here, we thought some flashing was missing, but that's just the same color as the actual skylight itself. All step flashing or skylight flashing is damaged per se, because when we take it off, it's going to have nail holes in it that weren't there before. So it's damaged, so it has to be replaced. There's a good chance, I'd say 50-50, that they didn't include that on the scope. The flashing around this chimney has to be replaced. And then here's the big thing. The other side of the chimney, there's no roof over there. So that has to be reflashed from a 2-story ladder. That's additional cost that I'll guarantee is not on the scope. Anyway, so we've got a ton of things here that I'll guarantee insurance isn't paying. We know building code, we know construction requirements. We can help the homeowner. We don't talk to the insurance company, but we educate the homeowner, teach them what to do, how to do it, to present it, so that they get it covered, so that they can get a full roof replacement and have the insurance pay for what they were supposed to pay for. And we'll do a great job for them. Anyway, thanks again for riding along with me today. Have a great day.